In the previous two videos, I've spent a lot of time explaining exactly what I've been doing and why, and teaching you about using Elementor along the way. So in this one, I'm going to catch up on time a bit by fast forwarding through stuff that you've already seen. I mean, you don't need to see me adding top and bottom padding to sections anymore, right? So the next section is a bit more complex than the previous ones. It's got a light grey background and the same top and bottom padding as our previous two sections. It starts off with some centered content here in one single column, then a 3-column block here, and then a button in a single column to finish. And that's all contained inside the main section's grey background. Okay, well, I'll choose a 1-column section here, and I'll add that background colour and padding now, but I'll skip past showing you all this so it doesn't get boring. It's got some text here and a spacer. I'm just going to duplicate previous widgets we've already made for these and just drag them into place in the new column, and I'll whiz past this bit too. Now we need to centre this. Now this will be fine to be centred for all responsive screen sizes, so for this one, it's fine to set typography to be centred on the entire section, rather than setting each one individually. So that's in section, style, typography, and text align centre just down at the bottom. Actually, in John's design, he's forced the width of the text to be narrower than the default full width of the column to control line lengths. You don't want the text lines getting too long or they just get too hard to read. I'll show you my preferred way of handling this in the bonus follow-up video. I'll leave it as it is for now. Moving on. Now we've got 3 columns, but this is a 1-column section, and we want to keep our grey background on the entire thing. Columns widget to the rescue. We just drag this columns widget in. This gives us 2 columns by default, so just click on column and click the plus to add a column. I'll explain a better way of handling this in the bonus video too, but this works for now. Now, notice how dragging the columns widget has actually added a whole new 3-column section, and that new section is nested inside the 1 column of the section that we had to start with. Back to our design, we've got a spacer here and 3 image widgets, 1 in each column. So I'll add those now, but I'll spare you the details. Let's whiz past. Then under here, we've got a white text box in each column. Now we could drag in a text editor widget and give that widget a white background, but we won't have much control over the styling of the heading and the text. I'll show you an alternative. This is one of the many reasons I love Elementor. It's so flexible, and there are several ways usually of achieving the same end result. So look for the image box widget, drag it in, and delete the image. Now what we've got are plenty of nice styling controls to handle the spacing, the colour, the typography for the title, and the description underneath it. So I'm going to mess with those settings now. And then just to finish, come over to the Advanced tab on the image widget. I'll set the padding here. And then under background and border, I'll set the background to be white. Now, hopefully, you can see why we used a separate image widget for this image here, rather than using the image in the image box for it. I'll leave that one with you. Now, I'll duplicate the whole widget and I'll drag it into the other columns. I'll leave the text as it is for now. I can go back and replace it all later. Finally, there's a button at the bottom inside our main 1-column outer section. So I'll drag the button in. Make sure you get it in the 1 column, not inside one of the 3 columns. And I'll style that too. It's like magic, eh? Right, that's section 3 done. There are 3 more sections left to build on this page, and the next video will cover all 3 in one go. So the next video is actually the last of actually building the page before I move on to the bonus tips. As ever, please leave me a comment below and do me a favour by hitting one of the social share buttons below this video. It would be very much appreciated. I'll catch you soon.